I think of my paycheck like mana in a video game. Once you run out you gotta chill for a bit to give it time to recharge. Paycheck. Oh, sorry. I live in Canada, where we spell things correctly. I understand the confusion though. What a polite way to say fuck you. Do I date tall people, just so they can always see me from my best angle? Or is that just a bonus for them? IDK, how tall are you? Cause that'll tell you why you date tall people. I'm 5 feet 2. You date tall people cause everyone is taller than you. The most relatable thing in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the fact that Miles has been listening to one song in repeat throughout the whole movie, and he doesn't even know all the lyrics. Go out and raid Area 51. Get yourself a kind and loving alien SO. There's an alien trapped in there who is waiting to fall in love with someone just like you. The end of this post sounds like one of those horny girls are looking for you ads and I can't. Hot alien MILFs are looking for love in your area. Past tense of William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. Well, it was Shakespeare. Delete this. Trick or yeet. I shout to the children when I open the door. Yeet, one says confusedly. I shrug. Yeet it is. I throw the child. I had a dream that, unless the teacher told us class was over, we were forbidden from going out the door. Our teacher was very forgetful, and maybe even malicious. After being forced to stay past sunset many days, my class decided we were going to break out every night. Eventually our attempts led us to discovering rifts in space-time, where we could warp. So we never used the door. Checkmate. The window. What? You going to critique my dreams, my subconscious creations that I did by accident while asleep, the chemicals in my brain? Are you going to use your foul eyes and dissect all of the plot holes in my dreams? You going to critique the weather, harass the clouds, make fun of thunder for being off key, remind me to come to your house and shred your shoes? That response is fucking Shakespearean. One of the things my little brother and I do to each other is announce our presence by yelling, "Hey whoa," whenever we get home. But this has now caused our dad to also, upon getting home from work, throw the door open and yell, in the daddest voice possible, "Hey whoa. You can these worms. Now lie in it." Some days you just need to cuddle a tarantula. Meet this sweetheart. Her name is Harriet. Listen Bindi, not all of us can look into the multiple eyes of death and cuddle it, but you do honey. Not another speeding ticket. I'd fight it in court, but I don't think they'll accept gotta go fast as a medical condition. Is this show even real? What has 4 letters and is very hard? Rock, math, life. This post got really deep really fast. That's not the only thing going really deep really fast. Hungry girl in background ruining hipster picture. Actually, I think she's actually making it 130% better. At any given moment there is a shark behind you. It might be 1,000 miles away, but there is a shark behind you. And that shark is totally behind you. It is supporting you in whatever you do and wants you to succeed. My brother's friend was starting to apply for colleges, and one of the colleges he applied to required a 3-page essay explaining what daring meant to them. So being the clever person he was, one on each page he wrote one word with huge font. This is daring. And he later got accepted. When you pull your headphones out of your pocket, and out comes your keys, money, tampons and Russia. Okay, I've had so many people asking me why I, a boy, would have tampons in my pocket, but not a single person asking me why I, a boy, would have the actual nation of Russia in my pocket. Everyone knows that Putin made a travel-sized Russian accent. Ah yes, I make perfect country to Putin your pocket. The face Charles Martinet makes when he's voicing the Luigi fucking kills me every time I see it. Fear. Look at my face. You think this is a fucking game? Mom brought 5 Guys home, I'm so excited, oh my god. Clarification. 5 Guys is a restaurant chain that specializes in gourmet burgers and fries. I'm not having an orgy. Okay, can we agree that the worst feeling is when you're just sitting around consciously procrastinating and you're just overly aware that each second that passes is more time wasted and you watch hours pass and you're still procrastinating and you can't stop and your panicked brain is trapped inside a body that refuses to be productive and inside you're screaming but outwardly you're just eating chips. Adulthood doesn't mean you stop drinking juice pouches and eating fruit snacks. It means buying your own and mixing them with vodka at 3 AM in the morning while marathoning your favorite show because nobody can tell you to go to bed and then regretting your decisions the next morning because you have to work and make money to buy fruit snacks and juice pouches. Why ghosts pass through walls. Ghosts continue to follow the routes they used when alive, even if the house has been rebuilt since that time. This is why they seem to climb up stairs that no longer exist or are able to glide through walls. Hello, I hate what you've done with the place. Oh, you've redecorated. I don't like it. I acknowledge that this house has had a renovation, but given that it's a stupid ass renovation, I've elected to ignore it. Maybe dogs like to fetch sticks because our ancestors threw spears to hunt wild animals, so they made dogs go fetch them for faster reload. This post was so close to not being about video game. Gonna point out reloading something is in fact a real concept that exists outside of video games. No, but real talk, okay, I went to school in Georgia and I even had teachers telling me that I shouldn't celebrate Halloween because it was the devil's birthday, and I got suspended for 4 days because I wrote an essay entitled "You're All Dumb, the Devil Wasn't Even Born. The Story of All Hallows Eve," and I talked about the history of Halloween, how it was a pagan celebration to venerate and appease the dead, and how the devil was technically an angel that was cast from heaven, and because angels were created by God they weren't born, therefore the devil couldn't have a birthday. My principal was so concerned for me because I was in 3rd grade and he got mad at my mom for raising such a disrespectful hedonistic child. She bought me ice cream and let me watch cartoons while I was out of school. Does that principal even know what hedonistic means? The sexual tension between 2 gas stations on the same intersection. I'm so sick of this shit. 2 gas stations can't even be on the same block without some walnut shipping them, while I can't find a single fix for Denny's and Applebee's with Denny's bottoming. You're literally out of your mind if you think Denny's isn't a top. I wish the 2012 apocalypse actually happened. A wormhole? This is the greatest thing I've ever seen on here. I'm not even shitting you.
Barry, while all this is happening, can you put a smiling burger floating from right to left? Thank you, Barry.